had a pleasant night. As you can see, it's starting to get daylight a little bit faster. Let's see here. Let's see if I can't. My headlights are iced over, so it's hard to see anything. But we survived another snowstorm. I've got about another 2 or 3 inches down here. Maybe a little bit more. It's snowed quite a bit. No ice this time. Just happy to be alive another day. I would like to talk about an event that I attended. I'll tell you, it's a networking event, and please forgive me. I don't want to mess the name up, so I'm not going to say it, but it's a group of professionals. It was very inspiring. There was about 9 people or 9 companies on at that time. At the time I was on, and just to hear their testimonies and hear about their journey, and hear about their mission, their plan. That was what was inspiring. All of it, don't get me wrong, all of it was inspiring, but the mission and the plan is like, we're not just going to get on here and socialize. We have an agenda, and I like that. I like that a lot. Gives you purpose. So, by the way, Wayland Enterprises Live has been changed to Riding with Tim. So if you see that in the mornings, jump on, ride with me. Looking at a 30-minute journey at the most. So just want to give you all a glimpse of this beautiful landscape, but at the same time kind of share my thoughts. And that event that we attended Friday was great. Like I said, it was inspiring. I don't know, people. I mean, it was good to be around like-minded people, you know? These people are not just looking to get rich, but they're looking for sustainability. Because you can get rich and still die broke. So there was a diverse group of real estate agents, people in finance, people in retail. It was nice. It was really nice. Welcome. If you haven't already, subscribe and like. Thank you guys for joining. I've just been running my mouth. Just talking about the event that it was a Zoom meeting or a Zoom event Friday, and I'm gonna try my best to get on every Friday. I work every other Friday, so it's gonna be kind of hard to do, but I'm gonna try to get on. Maybe I can get on as I'm getting ready for work. There's a lot of things that I'm gonna have to change about myself, especially my dedication to things. Dedication is what's going to lead to success. So I have to rearrange my thought process around certain stuff. I quit smoking 1st of November, end of October, 1st of November, with no assistance. Because, of course, like I told you guys, if you've been following my channel here, I had a health scare back in October. And I quit smoking, and I haven't really thought about it. I mean, it is an addiction, but I just put my mind to, I want to live a little bit longer. And I stopped. And I had to put that same dedication that I put into not smoking into my personal and my business life, if that makes sense. I've got to start. I had to get my fire back, like I had, just last year, getting up early when I didn't have to be. Thank you for the like. Hello. Thank you guys for joining. It means a lot. Thank you for joining. I hope I'm not boring you. I just want to give you a little piece of my opinion and give you a little piece of what's going on in my life, and maybe something that I say can help you all in your life. But back to the dedication. I mean, when I quit smoking, I just put it down, stopped. When I first started my business, we just took off. Now we had help. I mean, but we seeked out that help. We searched out that help. We were willing to take advice, take direction. And when you're willing to sit back and listen to other people's ideas, when you're, let's see here. Hello. Thank you for the like. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. We got 7 on. Please. As you can see, look at the fog. And this could be freezing fog because it is 16 degrees out right now. So if you are out, hello, old friend. If you guys are out right now, please be careful because there still could be slick spots on the road. Hardin County, once again, did an excellent job. I can't complain. Thank you for the like. I can't complain about the work they've done. They would make Pops proud, I'm telling you. So, we're about 10, 15 minutes into the journey to work right now. It is cold outside, you guys. I told you it was 16 degrees. It dropped just that quick. It's now 14 degrees. Let's see what we got here. Oh, goodness. So my hat goes good with my giant robot that can do anything, even a flamethrower. Oh, wow. Just remind me to not make you mad. All right. I'm going to do something different this morning. Does anybody have any questions over anything? I mean, I'm not going to answer every question. I don't do politics. And politics is a very sore subject for a lot of people. And I am very opinionated, so I'm going to keep my opinion to myself on the politics. Other than I don't agree with either one party. But, you know, events in the world, my wife keeps up with the events in the world. I mean, she's on top of it. Sometimes it depresses me, guys. I'm just going to be honest with you. Sometimes it gets depressing watching the news, seeing all the the evil and the hurt that's going on in the world, it bothers me. I mean, I like to think that I'm a decent human being, and that stuff just gets to me sometimes. But at the end of the day, we're all connected somehow. And, you know, I guess this is just a pipe dream or a fantasy, but I would love to see everybody just come together and be like, you know what, we all got to live on this planet. We all share it. Let's pool our resources and let's make the best of it. No one ruling party. Let's make the best of it. But it don't always happen that way, you guys. It's sad, but I mean that's life. A little bit about myself. I like to, well, I ain't gonna say I know. I believe in Jesus Christ. I'm not a person that pushes it down anybody's throat, but I mean, I will speak on my Lord and I will praise him. So you will hear that from time to time on here. But not trying to offend nobody, but my Lord comes first. A little bit more about myself is I'm not perfect. I make mistakes just like everybody else. My opinions may not always be right. But I strive to be a good person. I try. That's all I can do is try. Ooh, look at this fog, you guys. Again, if you're in the South Central Kentucky area, just be careful. This fog could be freezing fog. Could leave patches of ice on the road, black ice. Which reminds me of the Key and Peele skit of Black Ice. That was funny. But anyway, back to being serious. I will answer any of your questions. Real estate, what we do, what our company does. My wife wants us to be able to do some nonprofit as well. I'm on board with that. I want to be able to do some nonprofit, and that's help struggling families find shelter, find some type of home. We're in the process of hopefully getting that well, not hopefully, I'm praying that we get that together. I have a name and a business plan for a nonprofit that will, it'll be for educational purposes. It's going to educate people on how they can purchase their own home and keep it. That is something that the schools do not teach. For whatever reason, finance and how to handle your finances is not taught in public schools for some reason. I do not know. And they might be now, but when I was growing up, which I've been out of school now over 25 years, I guess. So, yeah, that's right. I've been out of school for over 25 years. But when I was going to school during the 1900s, as my kids would say, they didn't teach that stuff. They didn't teach finance. They taught you how to write a check. They taught you that there was a checking and a savings account, but nobody ever talked to you about stocks. Nobody ever talked to you about bonds. Nobody ever talked to you about life insurance policies. Okay. Nobody talked to you about finances, and that's your main source of living. I mean, finances are connected to everything, if that makes any sense. I mean, you have to have money to eat, right? You got to have money to pay for your utilities and all that stuff. So why aren't these schools teaching these kids how to handle their finances and grow their finances? I mean, they'll teach kids how to be worker bees, but they won't teach them how to be entrepreneurs. So, if you will, we got 15 on. Please hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you guys for joining us, or joining me. I'm just telling you my thoughts for the morning. Thank you guys again for riding along with me. Just pray I get there safely. Oh man. What do y'all think about the scenery? I mean, it was a lot more pretty when it first happened. It was a lot more dangerous too, but it was a lot more pretty when it first happened. But I do enjoy living in Kentucky. I've been in Kentucky all my life. I've been to other places. I haven't lived in other places, but I've been to other places. But I enjoy living here. I enjoy the seasons. We get a little bit of everything here at any given time. They always talk about the Kentucky weather. And it's the truth. It'd be snowing one day, and the next day be 80 degrees. So it seems like it anyway. A lot of trees down in there. A lot of trees. I noticed that. Oh wow. Well, how many of you guys know about real estate? Like I said in my last live, I didn't know nothing about real estate other than you had agents who sold houses. I didn't know anything about real estate really at all. I didn't have a clue. But I've done my research. I've learned a little bit. If you're into real estate, I would really suggest that you go watch Chris Haskins. I think Chris is a wealth of knowledge, and he is giving this knowledge away for cents on the dollar. There is a lot of free information. There is a lot of cheap information that you can get from him. And his mentor, Dan Barrero. Dan Barrero gets on. He talks to people also. And Dan also has a channel. So check out Dan's channel also. All right, good people. Excuse me, I got a cold. Well, I'm about the end of my journey. 13 people on. Please hit that like button. Subscribe, please. If you haven't already, thank you guys for joining me, for riding with me, for tuning in, for if it was 2 seconds or 20 minutes. I do appreciate every last one of you guys. And I love you, and I want you all to have a blessed day, okay? Don't let anybody take your joy away. Don't give anybody any power over your emotions. All right? That's the first step to happiness. Don't give anybody power over your emotions. All right. You all have a good day. Well, love you guys.